your news leader has now obtained the entire body camera footage from a verbal confrontation between General Sessions Court Clerk Tammy Sawyer and a Shelby County Sheriff's deputy.
Yeah, one state lawmaker calling for Sawyer to now resign because of that and face charges over the altercation. WREG's Raven Copeland shows us what led up to that clip that has been circulating online.
You just walked inside of a county building with a gun. You are not to be in this building with a gun. You're about to get arrested. You need to understand that.
Tuesday, a security guard for General Sessions Court Clerk Tammy Sawyer was stopped by Shelby County Sheriff's deputies for bringing a gun inside the Shelby County Courthouse. The man is a sheriff's deputy in Benton County, Mississippi. He told deputies that he did not know firearms were prohibited. The off-duty deputy was not arrested, but Sawyer was shown on body cam video talking to Sheriff Floyd Bonner.
Like, all this is ridiculous. Go. Yeah, go. What do you agree is ridiculous? You have something to say to me?
Sawyer's interaction with the sheriff's deputy quickly turned into a heated confrontation.
I need you to come make that reminder. And if you feel the need, like if you feel you need to pop your right now, if you feel the need to pop your right now.
On body cam video, Sawyer yells about her need for security, which she says stems from the death threat she's received. Members of the Republican Party of Shelby County are now calling for the court clerk to resign.
I've called on her to resign. Look, I'm smart enough to know she ain't going to resign, but she needs to be held accountable for her actions.
Senator Brent Taylor says he'd like to see Sawyer face criminal charges for allegedly allowing her security guard to enter the courthouse with a gun. In a statement, Sawyer says, quote, "The short clip being circulated does not tell the full story, but I will not be intimidated or silenced by Republican threats or political attacks," end quote. Reporting for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, and we're hearing more from Sawyer tonight. Sawyer attributed the outburst to immense stress in recent weeks, citing not only threats, but also budget cuts and an increased caseload.
Hey, we at the motherfucking hospital, Jack. You know what I mean? Y'all know what time it is. This shit right here don't stop. Legendary shit. Shout out to Pop, shout out to Easy, shout out to Biggie. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's up, man. New album dropping next week. You feel me? On the 20th, next Friday, Thinking Out Loud. Y'all know what's up, man. I got $1 billion lawyer with me, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Dig. Yeah. I know they ain't think it was over with.
You raised trap brothers, and they got a whole lot of trap brothers, and you trap on me. Nobody don't want to hear all that.
I make statements in the trap house, but I wasn't a friend.
You is trap on me.
I just got swept up in the shit.
You know what? Mommy the plug.
They told me, you know the dope was in there.
Huh?
They told me, you know the dope was in there.
That what the law told you. And what you tell them?
I ain't no shit.
You ain't no shit. On a goddamn thing.
That happened in school. He gonna tell me I do that smoke. I told him, hey, I'm old. He said, old folks smoke. That why you gotta think I smoke?
Cause you raised some trap boys, mommy.
I'm just now I don't want to smoke.
What car you in, mommy? The spectrum.
I tripped over now and know about it. Every time he come 3 times.
This some ice in the house now.
No, they ain't nothing. What you want ice for?
Well, I want ice for. You know what I want ice for.
I know that. That's all y'all do is drink this shit. That's why y'all ass crazy. And your damn children crazy.
Them niggas ran so much dick, them niggas should be pregnant. You hear me? For real. I'm talking about, if I sell 2-3 million records, man, niggas treat me like Elvis around here. For real. But these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas hated on me, man. Niggas don't want to pay my shit. My shit got played. I didn't go get my shit played. You hear me? My shit out in the street, my shit got in the club, the niggas had to play my shit. Cause there ain't no love where I'm from. And I don't like you motherfuckers no way, nigga. Give a fuck you take my shit out of rotation, nigga. And what? Fuck you mean, nigga?
We gon' still sell, motherfucker!
No spins, homie. 15,000 times 10. That's 150 G's. I mean, a lot of niggas don't see this shit. I put out 2-3 records a year, nigga. I been beating up something. Fuck. Them niggas ran.
Police report sheds light on shooting of law clerk that led to judge's recusal in the Tyre Tyre Nichols case, y'all. There's a lot going on around this Tyre Nichols case as we're going to read this, but let me make a statement. The officers, the black officers that took Tyre Nichols away from his family, his brothers, sisters, friends, and us, they really can't afford. That's the city of Memphis, the federal government. They all in on it, y'all. They really can't afford a $550 million civil lawsuit, and they doing everything they can to not go bankrupt. That's what it's all about. Now, all the political stuff in on it too, but you know, this is black on black, right? There's something deeper going on. Now, this federal judge, before we get to that, remember, in the state case, state trial, they all got acquitted, right? They had an out-of-town jury hand-picked from Hamilton County. How many times we must see Hamilton County, right? That's when you go. That's where you must be. Where you go when you want a tainted jury. We don't know what's going on behind them doors. Even in the DA's office, they have the ability to get at one juror for their verdict that they want. Y'all better believe it, corrupt as it's gonna be. Now, it's been a lot of death threats. We've seen what's happened with Tammy Sawyer, the General Sessions Court clerk. But more specifically, this federal judge, he recused himself, we finna read it, before the sentencing. Now, his law clerk, according to this federal judge, he said out of his mouth, well, he say he didn't say, but they say he said it, that in the Memphis Police Department, they have been infiltrated by the gangs all the way to the top. Now, is that hard to believe? Because in order to make sure these black officers are not held responsible for what we seen on tape, they would do anything not to avoid that $550 million. Even use a juvenile, 14 years old, to go shoot, try to kill the judge's law clerk, right? Now, because of all of this, guess what? The same officers, now they got a new trial. They filed a motion for a new trial, claiming that the judge was biased, and he said they put a hit out on his law clerk, and now they got a whole new trial. Now, guess what? Guess how insignificant that is, because it was all pre-planned. Anybody in their way, they gonna send you a warning shot. So now they finna go back, have a whole new trial. Bet you they be found not guilty. Nah, they can't afford that $550 million. But here are the details on this alleged hit from the one of the officers that's out on bond got his gang members to try to send a warning shot. Let's go. Memphis, Tennessee, Judge Mark Norris recused himself from the federal case of 3 former Memphis police officers after they were charged with crimes related to the death of Tyre Nichols. Norris's recusal came days before the judge was set to sentence the former officers. A jury in the federal case convicted Justin Smith and Tadarius Bean of obstruction of justice. The jury also convicted Demetrius Haley of obstruction of justice, as well as using unreasonable force resulting in an injury. All 3 men will go back on trial for those charges. All 3 men will go back on trial for those charges due to a new trial ordered by the case's new judge, Cheryl Lipman. Remember I made a video about her? They own it. Lipman's order for a new trial shed light on why Norris recused himself According to their order, a law clerk working for Norris was shot during a robbery. Norris told federal investigators that he believed one of the former officers was involved in a gang that he saw the law clerk in court, and that the gang carried out that shooting and robbery. Lipman wrote that Norris also told federal investigators that he couldn't speak to Memphis police about the crime because he believed MPD was infiltrated to the top with gang members. Fox 13 obtained a copy of the police report detailing that shooting and robbery. Now check this out, y'all. Tell me, check this out. In it, Memphis police said the officers reported to the robbery around 2:20 a.m. on October 7, 2024, 4 days after the jury returned those guilty verdicts for the former officers. Officers found the law clerk, who Fox 13 is not naming, shot in the abdomen at a home on Alexander Street. That's near the Memphis Country Club. He was critically injured. The law clerk told police that 4 people entered his home unannounced and that one of those people fired a shot. The group then left in the law clerk's, check this out, the group then left in the law clerk's 2017 Honda Civic. Officers later found the car abandoned 4 houses down. This is blasphemous. You can tell this was a hit. They wanted it to make it look like it was a robbery. Who the fuck gonna steal a car and abandon the car 4 houses down and get in another car? That they found the car abandoned 4 houses down the street on Alexander Street. Fox 13 found professional websites for the victim, which state that he previously worked for Judge Norris. Now, a witness told police that he was sitting on his front porch when he saw 2 people run towards the law clerk's driveway. That witness said that he then saw a silver car backing out of the driveway and driving down Alexander Street. He saw the suspects then abandon the car and speed away in another vehicle. Boy. At least 3 bullet fragments and shell casings were found by witnesses in the days following the shooting. Officers arrested a 14-year-old boy in connection to the crime. He was charged with especially aggravated burglary, theft of property, and aggravated assault. MPD detained 1 person immediately after the shooting, though it wasn't immediately clear if that person was the 14-year-old boy charged in the crime. As of Wednesday, MPD said this investigation into the crime was still underway. Y'all see the bullshit? Now, a little bit more detail when they get to this part. Shell casing was found by witnesses. That means what they saying is the bullet that went into the body of this law clerk. Police see how they end on it, allegedly, because the other person, the other law clerk was staying with in his house, actually found the shell, the bullet fragment that went through the other law clerk's body in the damn bed. And he also found blood stains that the police didn't find because they wasn't looking. What they tell y'all? Let's go. True. All right, so that's a little insight on what the crooked city of Memphis is up to. Rest in peace, Tyre Nichols. Justice is still being pursued. And on another note, this is the 30-year anniversary of Kendrick Johnson's murder. The young man that was beat to death and wrapped up in a school gym floor mat. And nobody has ever been convicted of that crime. And the 2 suspects, daddy was the FBI agent. So one day, Kendrick Johnson, 30 years later, cover up is real. Y'all just seen your boy Gotti in a throwback talking shit, right? Yeah, keep on stunting. On another note, 6ix9ine, Shotty just got caught. If y'all know who Shotty is, That's the one that's we don't bend, we don't break, we don't fold. Mr. Trey Way himself. He only got 15 years. That time go by fast. And Shotty just got exposed for filing a motion to get out of jail. It's talking about my stomach hurt. I got pancreatitis. He wasn't eating the diets. I got all that paperwork, but it's he wasn't eating the diet. My stomach hurt. He was eating cheese. He wasn't going to the appointments. Shotty try anything to get out of jail, but he ain't forgot about your C9. So that was kind of interesting. And yeah, y'all, this is just a little video to update y'all on what's going on with this corruption and how deep it is. Now Trump sent all the troops, so it's sooner or later they gonna uncover some shit. Cause when a federal judge say one of these dudes that beat Tyre to deal put a hit on my law clerk, and it goes all the way up to the top. And what I just read, y'all, there was no investigation. He always chooses the juveniles, 14, to put in that work because they protected by law. So y'all better take heed. But I appreciate everybody that's watching a couple of more news clips. And at the end after these news clips, this a recap on Howard Barnett at the end after these clips. So watch it again, because when we come back, we just might have some cadaver dogs so that Howard Barnett's family can get some closure. My name is TRUUUUUUU. Like, share, subscribe. I always support. Cash App $ TRUUUUUUU number 2. Mama doing well. Stay safe, stay true, and stay blessed. And like, share, subscribe if you must, if you will. Love y'all. Holla.
A Memphis law clerk was shot last year during a home burglary, prompting Judge Mark Norris to step aside from the ex-MPD officer's case.
Now, the clerk was shot in the chest after 4 people broke into his home and then stole his car. Police later charged a 14-year-old in that case.
Now, because of the incident, 3 officers convicted in the death of Tyre Nichols will now get new trials. Their attorneys say Judge Norris may have been biased.
Now, federal prosecutors met with the judge to clarify the shooting had no federal link, easing concerns about the clerk's case affecting the trial.
What's going on, y'all? This is TRURESULTS. Today is my mother's birthday, 72 years old, and she's still with us. Get excited about that. Happy birthday to my mother. So I'm trying to buy her mailbox. The mailbox had epilepsy. It's too. Man, I ain't gonna talk about the mailbox. But what's going on, y'all? This is true. God is amazing for the way I feel today. Oh yeah. So first we're gonna start off with Howard Barnett, right? Now, as y'all looking at on the screen, this is a route from the former club, the Maserati Club. If you don't know what the Maserati Club is, it is shut down now. Used to be, that's what Moneybag Yo head. I was finna get into a head. Zebo's partner, Moneybag Yo's boss man, in a minute. This route right here, where they found Howard Barnett's burned minivan, 60 miles away from Memphis. It's 9 minutes away from where all the, you think all the alphabet boys in Memphis? Well, you should have seen that, but we finna play a clip, a little news cast to refresh y'all memory about J Money, the founder of TRUUUUUUU Mafia, head, Marcus Howe, Moneybag Yo, and 28 more people, illegal immigrant, weapons, drugs, cash, whole operation. Now, where they found Howard Barnett's burnt up van at, it's 9 minutes away from the Maserati Club. Now, what I also find interesting is that Howard Barnett came up missing, never been seen again, May 2017. He was into the greenery, same thing as Dolph, right? Pushing pounds and pounds of that greenery, right? Howard Barnett. He was in deep, as you heard J4D say, Justice for Dolph. Yeah, he hooked up with the big bosses, and something went wrong. Now, as far as Marcus Howard head, we might well talk about Craig Pettis, because in Craig Pettis' organization, a guy named Demetrius Meat Fields put a hit out on the one that you're gonna see on the screen here, Zebo's partner in Endless Records, to get him murdered back in the day. Now, when this bust went down, it was the beginning of 2016. Howard Barnett came up missing in the beginning of 2017. Make me say, right? So let's play a little clip and refresh y'all memory about this drug bust at Moneybagg Yo's album release party. And then we're gonna show y'all some paperwork from the Craig Pettis trial that somebody wanted to take. And we ain't forgot about Zebo. We're gonna show y'all there too. In too deep. True to go.
The music came to an abrupt stop this weekend as deputies moved in on a release party for a Mid-South rapper. WMC Action News 5's Sasha Jones with what was found that landed dozens of people under arrest.
We're standing in front of what's known as Club Maserati. This is the location where Tipton County deputies arrested 28 people over the weekend, including local rapper Moneybagg Yo. But according to a Facebook post, he did not stay in jail long.
All these bands in my pocket.
He's an up-and-coming Memphis rapper with a new album. But Moneybagg Yo spent time in jail this weekend, along with 27 others, after deputies raided the rapper's album release party and concert.
They were lined up on the highway. And
Darnell Dow lives near the Maserati Club in Tipton County. He says Saturday night sheriff's deputies surrounded the club.
People, I guess, who had a warrant or something like that, had probation or something like that.
Deputies say the operation was targeting criminal and gang activities, violence, and parole violations. Moneybagg Yo, whose real name is Demario White, was arrested on drug and gun charges. In total, 10 weapons, cash, and drugs were seized, and some of those arrested are known gang members from the Vice Lords, Gangster Disciples, Bloods, and Crips. This video was posted to White's Facebook page the night the arrest took place, reportedly showing White and others quickly bonding out of jail. Some in the community think the party was an easy target for law enforcement.
Drink, smoke something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what you gonna do at the party?
Deputies also identified 3 undocumented immigrants. They did give that information to federal authorities, and another investigation is taking place. We reached out to Moneybagg Yo for a comment, but we have not heard back. In Tipton County, Sasha Jones, WMC Action News 5.
All right, y'all. Y'all seen what I'm showing y'all. Now, look at this paperwork and these photos on the board. And then y'all come to your own conclusion. Now, I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. Now, we know Zebo was deep in the game, right? That's what they say. And all them arrests, he never been convicted. They say he was a major trafficker. And even with his house in East Memphis, right? So Head was deep in the game. If the Craig Pettis organization wanted to take him out, right? Now, I'm finna end this video right here and let this marinate, which I played 2 times, and be ready for the next one that's more detailed, because we finna break it down. My name is TRUUUUUUU. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App $2 TRURESULTS number 2.
Y'all sang happy birthday for my mother. You know, she been fighting. If you want to do something for her, it's the same Cash App. She would appreciate it. Lift her spirits up. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, always support.
Got some
Stay
pictures
safe,
of what's
stay
inside.
true,
Pretty cool.
and stay
The
blessed.
home is where
Y'all
Memphis
get ready for the
Grizzlies,
next
Zach
video.
Randolph,
One
has
love,
put his
y'all.
East Memphis
Appreciate
home up for sale. And we've got some pictures of what's inside. Pretty cool. The home is located on Ronald Road near Lausanne Collegiate School. Now it has 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. The inside pics are really cool. It has a pool and an 11,000 square foot basketball court. Look at that. Kitchen pretty cool, right? Zebo bought the home back in April 2013 for just over $3 million, and the house is currently listed for $3.65 million. I love that closet. That's a woman's dream. Okay. Randolph played for the Beale Street Bears for 8 seasons. He left in July 2017, and that was to play for the Sacramento Kings. He's currently a free agent. And check this out. He was just in the Bluff City earlier this month, you might remember, to announce with Memphis rapper Moneybagg Yo a $10,000 scholarship for students in alternative schools in Shelby County. The one
cut off my motherfucking connection and all that shit. Bitch, I got A1. Bitch, I paid $150 for this month. And then they trying to, I guess because I'm talking about this. This is what I'm saying, bro. It's something going on with the industry, bro. My brother Dolph, bro. Yo, Gotti was never a motherfucking threat to my nigga, bro, dog. Dolph made enough motherfucking money to go in half with Empire, nigga. He made enough motherfucking money to go half and half with Empire, nigga. Dolph was a fucking 100 millionaire. They killed my brother, dog. I sit up here, nigga. I just talked to Dolph 2 days ago. I talked to Dolph 2 days ago. 2 fucking days ago, I talked to Dolph. This nigga healthy, talking good, in good spirit. This nigga everything. Now, after everything got exposed to the world, now my nigga dead. Now my nigga dead. Dolph came to them motherfuckers. Let me buy this bitch. Let me be co-owner in Empire, nigga. When Dolph came to them motherfucking people and told these niggas, let me be co-owner in Empire, nigga, they killed my bro, nigga, 4 days later, nigga. And at the same time, like, oh, cool, like,